So I wanted to show everyone here. I move back a little bit so you can see them. So Abra and Maleficent, I don't know if you got to see that. I tried to whip out the camera fast. They were actually eating side by side, and Abra was not showing any kind of upset. I don't want to say aggressive because she was never aggressive, so I don't want to say aggression, but she was just not happy. She's just not been a happy camper with Maleficent being around. So basically what I've done with these two is I don't separate them. I just let, when Abra growls or hisses at Maleficent, I tell her not nice. And then I pet her and I reassure her and I tell her she's my special girl and I love her. And with little Maleficent, if I see Abra hissing or, because Maleficent immediately, as a kitten, she'll drop to the ground and get very small. Like, please don't hurt me, I'm just a baby. And I will come and pick her up and hold her. And now she's at the point where if Abra hisses at her, Maleficent will come and she'll get between my feet and she'll press against me and then I pick her up. So she knows that she's safe. And Abra is being... Abby, come here. Abra. Abra, come here. Come here. Abra, come here. There she is. Good girl. There's Abby. Hi, Abra. You say hi to everyone? She says I'm being a good girl. Yeah. She is. And then over here, we got cat boxes on the floor. Here we have our little Maleficent girl. Now everybody's eating again. And as you see, I have the bowls at a distance. So here we have a little bit of, let's see what happens here. Good girl, Abra. And every time Abra just looks and doesn't make any kind of hissing or swatting, I tell her she's a good girl. And Maleficent said, I'm just going to hide from her because she's kind of scary. So they're getting along now. They're starting to get along better. The other day I had Maleficent on my lap and Abra was actually laying beside me, which that was a big step. And I told Abra that Maleficent looks up to her because Abra is the most beautiful, amazing, gorgeous, intelligent, smart. That's kind of the same as intelligent, isn't it? She's just an amazing, beautiful, great black cat, and Maleficent looks up to her and wants to be just like her when she grows up. And Abra kind of looked at me like, really? So, we're getting there. We're getting there, folks. I will do a longer video and just kind of talk about what I do with them. Again, I'm not a vet tech, not a cat behavioralist, but I've had, and I honestly haven't had any really bad aggression where cats were fighting. So that's a little beyond my scope. Maybe Kayla, as once we get over the Jack issue, she can chime in on that. But for now, Maleficent. She's a busy little person. So, but at least, I can tell you what I've done with mine to get them acclimated to each other and to avoid having any kind of escalation to actual cat fights, and at least what works for me. So, okay, everyone. I will see you in the next one. Bye for meow.